We're just about the end of July, and it's time for me to harvest my onions. If we look, these were put in March, and as you can see, they've grown really well. The way I'm going to harvest them, if you look here, I'm pulling back the membrane and leaving the onions in situ, and then I'll dig the onions up with a fork, and then I'll move on to drying them. So I'm going to get on and do that now. Okay, so that's the membrane pulled back. A couple have come up, but the reason I fork them up is that you don't want to damage your root till they dried out, because it helps them keep for longer. You do cut the root off, but you let it dry out first, as in the top. A lot of the foliage has snapped off the top as I pulled it back. That doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, those will be, you wait for it to dry off and then you cut that off anyway. And in terms of the crop, got some nice big onions. That's a nice whopper. So I'm going to dig them up and then take them to dry. Right, that's them all dug up. I've just left the tops that came off on here because it'll rot down. And I'm not using this bed again this year, so I'll leave it uncovered. One, the birds will come and eat the slugs that are underneath, and it'll have a chance to rot some of the stuff down, and I will feed it, rotivate it in the spring, ready for next year. Onion wise, I do have some more which I'm going to harvest in a week or so, which is further along, not quite so big, but I'll go and start drying these, and I'll show you what to do with that. Right, what I do drying the onions, I got this grid thing, and it's on wheels, so if it rains I can push it back underneath, and all I do is I pop the onion through the grid, that's them all out there. So I leave them now to dry out, and then I'll string them up probably in about a month and a half's time.